Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did another get ready with me video on this look right here. It's really fresh and pretty for spring. As you can see, it's not really dramatic. I just have a little bit of color underneath my lash line and I incorporated a couple of braids and I just kind of made this ready for spring. It's something fresh. I did have a little bit of a challenge in this video, you guys will see, just because I kind of didn't have a game plan. I was just kind of playing with colors, but I really like the way that it turned out. So if you guys are interested on how to get this look, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so this is me fresh. I just got out of the shower. I blow dried my hair. I have nothing on my skin right now. Well, actually I kind of just drew my brows just a little bit just because I like to outline them a bit before I apply makeup. So no skincare on or anything right now. So before I even apply makeup, I am going to at least put a little bit moisturizer. So I've been using the Skin Lab treatment serum. I've talked about this plenty of times here. So it is getting a little bit warmer out, so I just feel like my skin's a little bit more dry, so I just need to put in some moisturizer. And this just adds like a really good primer for my face before makeup. It doesn't make my makeup any more oily or greasy throughout the day. This really just sets in by the time I'm ready to put on foundation. So I put that on, and again, with it being warm right now, my lips are kind of chapped. I think it's just like my allergies. So right now, with it being a little bit warmer outside too, it's springtime, my lips are just a little bit more dry, like a little bit more chapped. So I'm going to exfoliate my lips. And then right here, I have an exfoliating tool right here. It just helps blend in the product. So all you do is you grab a bit, you put it on your lips. And it smells like coconut. It smells so good. And you can feel the little beads that help exfoliate your lips. And then you just press the button right here, and then you just you don't have to press hard. You can just kind of lay it lightly on your lips and let it do its job. It doesn't hurt. It actually feels really good. So this tool really helped me in the winter time, especially when I was putting on liquid lipsticks that would dry down matte. My lips were getting a little bit more dry at that point too, so this just really helps your lipstick or lip gloss just apply really nicely. Normally I would rinse, but just for this video I'm just gonna wipe it off with a wipe. And then because we exfoliated our lips and now our lips are bare, I'm gonna just put on some chapstick. This is the Aero Boost one. It's a color enhancing. I don't do it for the color enhancing, I just like the way it feels. And there's dog hair. Okay, so now let's get to the makeup part. My face is set, so I usually work with my eyes first. So before I shot this video, I was kind of just looking through my makeup to see what would inspire me. So I kind of was playing with everything, and because it is spring, I wanted to do a pop of color on my eyes. I thought that was gonna be really fun. So before I even started filming this video, I was looking through my makeup to kind of see what would inspire me. It is spring. I knew that I wanted to do a pop of color. So as I was digging through my makeup drawers, I found these right here. So right here, this is the Stella Sparkle Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I just really love the color. It's like this turquoise color. Okay, I can't open it. It's really, really pretty and really vibrant. And then I was kind of trying to figure out what would go with that, and normally I would probably do like a gold eye, but I wanted to play with this MAC pigment right here. It's in rose, so it's a rose gold pigment. So I thought these two would be really pretty together, and I decided from that, that's kind of just the look that I was going to go with. I have not created this look before, so this is something new for me, and I don't really play with a lot of color when I do my own makeup. I really stick to like really warm tones, and I like orange, and then for me purple and pink is like going out of the box. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but I am going to have fun. I figured just like take my time, play with the colors, have fun with it. And yeah, so let's just get to it. Okay, so first I'm going to set my eyes. I'm just going to apply some foundation to the lids of my eyes and then seal that. I use foundation sometimes just because that way it matches my actual skin tone. So I'm just going to be applying that to my eyes. And then I'll be setting it with this Wet n Wild contour. As you can see, this receives a lot of love. So just going to set that. So I'm thinking that I am going to go light on the eyes and then just do the color on the bottom. I don't think I want to blend the colors on top. I think I just want to keep that vibrant turquoise color on the bottom and then keep the rose gold on top. I think that would be really pretty. So first I am going to kind of carve out my crease a bit. So I'm actually going to just be using my bronzer to put that into my crease, and then from there, then I think I'm going to apply the pigment on top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to apply this into the crease. I'm just carving that out really, really lightly. And again, I kind of like using like product I use on my face onto my eyes, so that's why I did the foundation on my eyes, and then I use the bronzer because that way kind of just all is really cohesive. Now before I go into that pigment, I am going to just set my eyelids first. So I think I'm going to be using, I ended up getting this like Smashbox sample right here, and it has this really pretty like rose dusty color. That is in the color, I think that's in the color Golden Hour. So right there, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Okay, and then I'm just going to re-blend the shadows together. So now that they're blended, I am going to go in with this pigment finally. I also have this Urban Decay Solstice, like, same thing, it's like a liquid liner. It's really pretty, so I'm going to see if I can do something with that. Maybe put that into my inner corner. So the trick I do for pigments is I'll get like contact lens drops and I'll wet my brush with that and then apply the pigment. I just feel like that helps make the pigment stick to the eye. If I was going for a lighter look, I would just use my finger to apply the pigment, but I kind of do want it to really look rose gold and a little bit more metallic and intense. So I am going to get my brush, so it's just a flat brush right here, and what I do is I apply the eye drops to the brush, so you can see right there, and let it soak in. And then pigment is so messy sometimes, so I have to be really careful with it. Let's see if I can show you. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorites. I've had this for a while actually. Let's see. So it's very pigmented, very beautiful. I'm gonna get my brush and like lightly dip it and then tap off the excess and apply that to my lid. It's applied right there to my eyelids right there. I'm gonna still use my finger and kind of press on just a little bit more because my eyelids are still a little damp from the eye drop, so it'll still stick. And right there, it just looks really metallic, really shimmery. I know right now it's intense, but once you start adding on lashes and eyeliner, it kind of does subdue the look a bit. So I've always learned you have to put the cap back onto the pigment, because if you don't, you always feel it. I swear that always happens to me. Now to give it a little bit more dimension, because that is all over my lid, I am going to take this liquid eyeliner right here. I think they actually called it a liquid shadow, but I'm going to just be applying it into the corner of my eyes. This is another reason why I don't like to apply foundation before shadow, is because you are playing with pigments and a little bit might fall off, so I'm just going to wipe off anything that's left with a wipe. Okay, so I actually am really happy with it, the way it looks. I am going to just leave it alone for right now. I might go back in and touch it up a little bit, or I might actually add a little bit more dimension into the crease. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just do that first, because I do think it needs a little bit more dimension in the crease. So lightly, because you do have the pigment on your eyes, just lightly blend, take your time. Okay, so my goal is always to drink this whole thing of water as I do my makeup. I've been trying to drink a lot more water, especially, like I said, because it's getting warmer. And I really do feel like that makes a big difference in my skin, the amount of water that I do drink. So then next, after this, I'm going to apply liner to the top of my eyelids. you already know I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown gel liner. It's my favorite liner. So I'm going to just apply that to the top of my lids. So I just applied a thin layer to the top of my lashes, and now I'm going to add mascara before I go in with false lashes. So I'm using the Essence waterproof mascara. If you guys watch my videos, you guys know that's one of my favorites. So I'm going to apply that to the top of my lashes. I am going to be putting on false lashes. I don't have the box with me, but they are the Flirty Lashes by Kiss. Everything that I've talked about or using that, I will leave link down below for you guys to check out. I've talked about these in previous videos. These are pretty much the only ones I use. I just like the way that they complement my eyes. So, well, my eye shape. So I have only used them once, so I'm just taking off the glue on the top and reusing them. I can reuse them about 3 or 4 times. So like I said, I've only used them once, so I'm just taking off the glue. It's kind of easy to do. Okay, so eyes are half done. I still have to apply color on the bottom, and that's where I'm going to add the pop of color. But I am going to do foundation first, so I'm going to be using the Beautifully Matte Primer by No. 7. I've been using this for a couple of years. I use it on and off. I really like it. The thing with this though is once you apply it, you have to work really, really fast and put your foundation on and kind of set it. Another thing about this foundation is I don't know why it works for me like this. I like rub it between my fingers, I kind of melt it, and then I pat it on. I don't like apply it and rub it in, I pat it on. So that's just like my trick to this primer, and I really do like it. I just kind of had to learn that as I went, and then you guys already know I love this foundation, so I'll be using these two. Okay, now that foundation is set, I'm going to be setting it with the Rimmel Stay Pressed powder. I love this powder. And then I do like taking this yellow pressed powder right here too, and just putting this under my eyes. I feel like that really helps brighten, and because I am doing a pop of color, I do really want it to be bright underneath. Okay, now that my face is set, I'm going to be applying bronzer. I'm not going to do like a harsh contour line, so just going to bronze up the face again with my Lorac bronzer. Now that I've just, like you see, just slightly bronzed up my face, now I'm going to be going in with blush. I'm going to be using this Purr palette right here. It has this like really pretty like orange right here. It's called Hidden Secret, and I'm going to be applying this as my blush. Ooh, I forgot, it's really pigmented, so be careful. Ooh, it's pigmented. Okay. I've used it before a while ago and I forgot how pigmented it is. So I am going to be taking another bronzer. I'm going to be using this Clinique bronzer I've had for a really long time. This one's called True Bronze. Oh no, sorry. It's called Sunkissed. So I'm just going to kind of blend it all in with my face. I'm going to deepen up my eyebrows a bit now that my face is done. So I'm just using the NYX brow pencil. It's getting really down, but as you can see, I do really love it. I use it every day. Okay, brows are done. Now I'm going to go over my lash line again. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown liner still, and then just kind of go over the lash line where I applied the glue. So next I'm going to go in with a highlighter. I'm going to be using, let's see, which one should I use? I'm going to take the Smashbox highlighter trio. It's called Drawn In Decked Out Spotlight Highlight. So I'm going to be using the color, I'm going to be using this one right here. This one is called Trinidad on Pearl. And I'm going to highlight my cupid bow. go down my nose a little bit. Then I like highlighting my inner eye right here. I really feel like that helps brighten up the look. And then take a different brush. And I'm going to apply this underneath my brow. Okay. So eyes are almost done. Now it's time for the fun part, the color part. So let me find my brush for that. Okay, so I'm not going to directly apply the gel liner. I'm going to apply a shadow base before underneath my eyes. So I'm going to be using this Take Me to Brazil BH Cosmetics palette. I love this palette just because of all the colors. I don't know which one to use. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It doesn't have the names of it, but it's this one right here. Let's see. Ooh, it's on my brush. Okay. So I'm gonna apply that underneath my lash line. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, that's pigmented for sure. So as you can see, that's like a real teal color. And then to just kind of blend it out a little bit, I'm going to be taking this color right here and kind of just blending that out a little bit softly. That is a lot of pop-up color for me. Okay, now I feel like this is a little dark right here because I did bring the color all the way in. So I'm going to brighten that up a bit, and I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow by Urban Decay. It's called Space Cowboy. It's like this really light champagne color, but there's a lot of shine and sparkle to it. And I'm going to apply that like right underneath, like right in here, just to kind of brighten up the look a little bit. I do feel like that helped kind of brighten it up a bit. Now to make sure no color fell out onto my face, the pressed powder right here underneath, just to make sure I didn't let anything fall out, because I don't want it to look messy or smudged. Actually no, I really like it. It's definitely different for me. Let's see. So next would be to add bottom mascara real quick. Adding the mascara helped a lot too. I am going to make this color pop by adding in these into my, adding one of these colors. I think I'm going to add in this one. This is the NYX Teal 930 eye pencil. So I'm going to add that into my water dunk. So I'm going to let my mascara dry. On the very lash line, I am going to be applying the Stella. So I'm just going to let my mascara dry a bit. Actually, I'll focus on lips right now. And then I'll add in the rest of the liners. And then the look will be done. So for lips, I'm going to be taking my Jordana Easy for Lips liner and Baby Berry. And then for lips, I'm still loving this Tarte lip crayon in Romance. Is that what it's called? Yeah, in Romantic, sorry. I just love this shade, and I think it's gonna be really pretty with the eye color. And then to top it, I'm actually going to be taking this orange, so I'm actually going to be mixing the color. This is a Smashbox lip gloss. It's in electric orange. I'm going to be applying that as my top coat. And I just like the way that all the colors blend together. Sometimes I'll just take my finger and make sure everything's blended in. I feel like it's coming up a little bit more pink on camera, but it's definitely a bit more orange. So I feel like it kind of just matched with the rose gold. So that's pretty. So now that my mascara has dried, I'm going to be adding in this liner right here. And this is going to go underneath my lashes, like touching my lash line. So I would be really careful with it. Take off any excess and then just apply that to your lash line. So you can see that's really electric. And then there you have it. So this is really out of my comfort zone to add in that color, but I do really like it. I think it's really different. I think it's really pretty for spring. Yeah, I really like it. It's different. And now that has dried, I'm gonna take my eyeliner right here and put that into the waterline just to enhance all that teal. I was gonna add in my brown Costa Rica liner by MAC, but I just feel like I should just add in the teal just to make it really pop and brighten it up. And that is my makeup look. So it's really pretty for spring, something different. It's not super dramatic, it's just dramatic on the lower lash line, which I think is enough for myself. And now I'm gonna move on to hair. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to hair. I am gonna just curl my hair first, kind of keep that as the base. I've done this a couple of times on the hair, so I'm just gonna link up my tutorial up there, but I'm gonna just speed through it. I am gonna be using a different curling iron though. This is the Revive. I think this is a 3/4. I think this is a 3/4 inch barrel. Yeah, because it's smaller than my other one. So I'm gonna just go ahead and curl my hair. The only thing different I'm gonna be doing is adding dry shampoo into my hair. My hair is clean, I just washed it. But I just feel like adding in the dry shampoo kind of adds a little bit more texture to my hair, kind of like dirties it up a little bit, which is kind of weird because it's supposed to clean your hair. Well, not clean, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna just apply that everywhere, and then I'm gonna be using the Herbal Essence hairspray. And yeah, I'm gonna just curl it, gonna speed through this, and then we'll get back because I don't really know what I want to do with my hair yet. I feel like maybe I want to add some braids in. I don't know, but all I know is I'm gonna curl my hair first, and then I'll see you guys right after. So just finished coming here. I think that took me like 5 minutes because I have the timer on my camera right here. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take out the curls a little bit with my fingers. Okay. So kind of fluffed out my hair a bit. It's really curly. I don't know what to do. I think I am gonna add in some braids. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with them. Okay, so we're gonna just see what I come out with. So I am gonna braid my hair right here. My hair is getting so long. It's actually like the very end of my hair is starting to touch the top of my butt, so that's how I know it's getting really long. When it's dry, when it's straight. Right now that it's curled, it's not. You can, well, no, I can't even show you. It's getting just really long. So it's like a long braid. So let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna take one of these little ties right here, secure it. And then at the end, I kind of just pull at the braid to make it thicker. So I'm just gonna pull at all of it. I'm trying to figure out if I like it just hanging like that, which I kind of do. So I'm trying to figure out if I want one more or kind of like one hidden. Okay, I think I have an idea. So I think I'm gonna do another one right here, pin it back, and then add in another braid in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. But I think I'm gonna redo this braid. I think I'm gonna make it thicker on top. So I'm actually gonna redo this braid. So I did make it thicker. I grabbed more from this part and more on top. So now that that braid is done, again, just pull at it to make it thicker. You can see it's already getting thicker as I pull. I actually kind of even just like it hanging like that. I feel like I just need one more in here. So as you can see, I had no plan for this video. I just kind of winging it. Usually when I add braids into my hair, I actually kind of keep the top layer and I kind of have like braids hidden, but it being on top, this is just a little bit different. And then I really like that one because that one's just hidden, so you can see just some braids. And then let's see, I think I'll do one on this side too. My arms are getting tired from braiding. And this one ended up being really skinny, so I do really have to make sure I really pull this one apart and thicken this one up. There we go, much better. Okay, now I'm just gonna top it with some hairspray. And this is the complete look. I actually really like the way it turned out. It's something really different, even for myself. I incorporated the braids. Actually, really like how they turned out. I think they're really pretty. And then it's just a fun, fresh look for spring. Something different, and it was pretty easy to do. At first, I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just went with the flow, but again, I like the way that it came out. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As you can see, I did have a little bit of a challenge in this video. Again, incorporating color in the braids. It's something I don't really do often, but I did have fun creating this look. It is something different for myself, and I think it's really fresh and pretty for spring. Again, it's not super dramatic. Just a little bit of teal eyeliner and some braids, and I'm ready for spring. So again, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I'm so happy, I can't I'm so happy.